That's right, we're back. But the Dark Fog thing came out last week. The Rise of the Dark Fog. Because what factory game would be complete without some kind of evil thing trying to make the factory not grow? How dare they? This is my factory and I will make it grow. We'll keep the enemy forces on. I'm just because I am not in the... I'm not the kind of person that wants to go around hunting for resources constantly. Although saying that... Yeah. Once I'm built in place, I don't want to mess around with having to move things around. Ooh. New cutscene? I don't remember this before.
From zero, transforming into infinity and beyond. It spreads and becomes the shadow of the galaxy.
Ooh, okay. So unlike last time, we are going to have to sort of like think things through in terms of fighting as well. Obviously, you know.
As dark fog,
They make massive balls.
the stars dim.
The stars dim because we're building spheres around them.
You will embark on a new journey.
It is a new journey because I've already completed this game once. Well, technically not completed. I just got bored before the thing actually finished being built.
Welcome to the real universe. Very soon, you'll find this place different from our homeland. But you should be able to adapt to the laws of physics here in no time. I'm your advisor.
Zoop!
I will assist you in completing this mission.
We're gonna eat you! We're gonna eat you!
Everything here belongs to you. As a member of the Cosmo, a pioneer of the Dyson Sphere program, you will explore this cluster from ground zero. Make use of the resources available here to build a Dyson Sphere that supplies energy to the center brain to maintain home.
Big brain.
I've chosen a planet for the mission, and there are essential resources for the initial development. Now, please pilot the space capsule toward this planet.
What if I don't want to? What if I... Oh my... Did it just say you have deviated from the plan? I don't really want to deviate from the plan. Don't kill me, Robot Lord. I am concerned about the large blue glowing things that are hanging around there.
Unknown EM signals detected. Extracting feature variables. Comparing with database.
Now this is new.
Those are highly likely anomalous mechanical bodies from the Mechanic Energy Program. Engineers call them dark fog. Dark fog is extremely sensitive to EM signals under a regular pattern, so they may launch an assault on us. To stay low profile, we will land on the other side of this planet.
I was wondering how they were going to introduce them. They've tweaked the starting setup, which is pretty neat.
This is Icarus, a very powerful but lightweight industrial mecha.
Use the direction keys, or click the right mouse button on the ground to move the mecha. In this mission, you'll control your mecha to navigate the universe.
And you know what we used that hot water for? We made tea.
To collect resources like wood or gravel, click the right mouse button as well. In addition, you can hold shift and click the right mouse button.
Way ahead of you, Mr. Robot Advisor.
Of commands. Some items are found after disassembling the space capsule. Click on the inventory button at the bottom right corner of the screen to open and check. You can hold the middle mouse button to rotate the camera, or scroll the mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
I don't know, it's better than some drinks I've had. But yeah, we know the background. Dyson Sphere is a giant ball we're going to wrap around the sun that's just a giant solar panel. Basic controls, we know. Resource command, we know. Origin of the Dark Fog. Thank you, extra screen, for just dying on me when that opened. I would like to view it on the screen in front of my face, not... Thank you, there we go.
Construction menu is locked. Complete a technology research to unlock it. Click on the technology tree button at the bottom right corner of the screen to open the technology tree and start a research.
Okay, why is my secondary screen doing?
Open the guidebook for detailed instructions.
Stop being weird. Let's mess around with this goddamn cable. I love having a drawing tablet, but sometimes it gets really annoying when it doesn't want to do things right. And when I plugged it back in, it's moved that. Put the chat window back over there. Thank you. Now, be good. Don't cancel on me. Don't just disappear on me again, please. Right, so tech tree. We want this. Means we need 10 magnetic coils. Yes, overall goal is make big ball in sky. Yes, I go away research result.
You've obtained a mining machine. It automatically collects ores for you. You can select it in the inventory or in the construction menu, collecting section, to start building it. Insufficient items. Click on the replicator button at the bottom right corner of the screen to open the replicator and manually replicate the required items.
Yeah, we go through several stages.
Power transmission facility, a Tesla tower. It can help you transmit power wirelessly over a short range and extend the power grid coverage. Click on it to view more details.
We go through...
A wind turbine.
Oh, Please shut up, robot. I'm trying to talk. We know what a wind turbine is. It's a turbine that uses wind. Now go away. Yeah, we go through, like, the early stage we use wind. We go through coal. We go through... I think we can go through, like, petroleum, like, based power plants as well. For, like, using oil and whatever. Then we move to solar sails. Then Dyson Swarm. Then Dyson Sphere. Right, so let's think. We're going to want you. We're definitely going to want you. We're going to want you. Fluid, not massively important yet. That, not necessarily important yet. And these things all start needing the electromagnetic matrices, which we don't have access to yet because we need to do that. But there's no point doing the rest of it yet until we've got all the other bits sorted. So make 10 of those. We can only make 5 of these. Okay, so what are we missing? Oh no, we can do 10. It's just going to have to make some things in the meantime. That's fine. Then 10 coils and 10 circuits. 10 more circuits. 10 more gears. And luckily, we should be able to just go yoink. Need 10 more gears. 20 more of those.
You've obtained sorter and conveyor belt. Full automation is now possible. Use a conveyor belt to transport ores collected in the mining machine. The sorter will transport
and I
ores
need
onto
to
the conveyor belt into the arc smelter that will smelt them automatically.
Put these fuel rods into my fuel. Oh, it's weird seeing that we actually have a weapon magazine now. Oh, that's going to take so much getting used to. So actually, let's see, where are we? We've got some coal over there. I think that's coal. We've got some more iron, some stone. I'm trying to think of a good place to start this off because we don't currently have foundations either. So we can't flatten the world yet. We can't paint it grey in true capitalist fashion. We can't concrete the world yet. But we will. I suppose really for now we just have to, might as well just go around and clear some area out. We're gonna need the fuel. We can't do anything until the building's done. Oh, it's nice to play a factory game again. That isn't just a Minecraft mod pack. Oh, another research about to be done. There's our auto smelting. Assembly's going to be done soon. And we are too short, I think. On these. So we've got, is that more iron? Yeah, that's more iron ore there. And the matrix slab's done. Right, so that's all the early on stuff. Of course, that's going to change because we are going to need to start, like, gaining all the other fancy stuff as well. Mecha core up. We can't do that yet. Can't do that for a while. Can't do that for a while. But we get all these things here, like ground squadrons and combat drone durability and attack speed that we did not have before. So it's going to be interesting. Like, this entire chunk down here is just combat related. And the same with sort of this chunk here at the bottom is all combat related. You know, implosion cannons, supersonic missiles, plasma turrets, corvettes and destroyers. It's gonna get interesting. That much I can see happening. Oh, we've run out of copper ore. Because the next things we need to do is start actually making some of the buildings and getting them ready to go. And let's see, we're probably going to want... about that many miners? Oh god, what were the rates again? Was it 5 smelters per line? I have forgotten. It's been so long since I played, I've forgotten the optimal. So let's just make a few for now. We will eventually have all of this set up in like a little tiny helpful line. I'll have to look back at my previous... I don't think any recipes for things have changed. And we probably will want to add onto it with the fact that we now have combat-related things to work on as well. So I'll either have to, like... I'll probably have to look back at my old videos of this and just see how I laid them out, quite frankly. And whilst all that's going, let's have a look at our star system we're currently in. Ooh. We've got enemy. It's actually a relatively small system. Just the 3 planets. Well, I don't know if the other ones have got moons. It looks like 3 planets and at least 1 moon, possibly other moons on the other 2 planets. I don't know. So this one might entail us having to jump to other star systems at some point. I didn't really do that much in the old playthrough. Oh, and there's a black hole over there as well. It would be really interesting to try, like, doing a long game where we actually try and put, like, at least set up Dyson spheres to go around all of the suns would be hilarious, but would also take me the next 20 years of my life. Right, okay, what have we got? We're going to need a lot of conveyors as well. And currently we can make hardly any. So let's crank that up. We're going to need a lot of these. Again, one of the first things that will happen once we've got ourselves situated, got ourselves going. God, there's only 6 notes here. I don't like that at all. Was there a better patch over here? No, there really isn't, is there? It's like all the way over there. Nope, that's just more trees. Okay. So we really have only got this tiny little start of 5 coppers for now. Which isn't so bad, I suppose. We don't need too much to start with. It's just annoying. Right, can we give you the old sneaky sneak and get you to catch all of them? But we know we can at least definitely get a 5. We can get 1 6.
You have an unpowered production facility.
I know I
Run
do.
normally, place it within the power grid coverage and make sure power is supplied.
Oh, yes. Oh, took a bit of scooching around, but we got it in there. You want to catch as many as you can. I think 8 is the maximum for it to be useful. Because at a certain point, you can only get so much out of it, because obviously the belt throughput makes a big difference. Give me a couple of those. I know I can build smelter. I think we build that way. So you there. Then we should just be able to catch both of you in there. And we realise we have hardly any power because we're only running off a single wind turbine. Do we actually have... Okay, we actually have got some music running. It was just I'm really quiet. Yes, I can make... Yes, I know I can make the... Go away. A couple of items left to go, but that should be enough to at least power these so we can start actually just getting some ore without us having to worry about things. Yes, I know I can build conveyors and sorters. Go away. I know. We will do that shortly. So I want to make sure I have enough power running first. There we go. To connect you from there. And connect you from there, and that should be enough to get us a full line.
You've built an arc smelter, which automatically produces basic materials such as iron ingots and copper ingots. However, to automatically feed in raw materials and feed out products, sorters and conveyor belts are required.
Once a recipe is assigned, use less than key to copy the correct...
I was just trying to remember that one. Thank you, computer. I did it before you asked, though. Before you mentioned it. And then we're going to want an in and an out. In and an out. And in and... Oh, we don't have enough. Whilst we're here, let's also get our 11 copper to get this other research done as well whilst we're at it. You're doing like 200 per minute. Six cargoes per second. So 300 a minute. Hang on, let me double check that in my head. 60, 120. 240. Yeah, 300. Okay, so Space Dark Fog Hive. If we hover over this, but it's up the top. Swarm will launch an assault when the threat level is full. So it is giving us a ticking timer. Which I don't like, because we've already tempted. That means we're like 1/10 into the next assault. If it's 6 per second, I'm assuming that is going to put this.
Now you can click the planet thumbnail button at the bottom left corner of the screen, or press N to enter planet view.
Zoop.
In the planet view, you can hold the middle mouse button to rotate the camera. Hold the right mouse button to roll the camera. Press N to align the camera to the North Pole. In the planet view, scrolling the mouse wheel also enters the star map.
I don't like having that ticking timer in the corner. Is gonna kill me. It's gonna give me a heart attack. Right, let's see. What can we try and get done in the first in the first session today? Got some more iron. We have got coal. We have got stone over here. Let's have a look at our things we can do. Steel, nice, not needed quite yet. Purification will get us silicon and graphite. Again, useful, not massively so yet. I mean, it'd be nice if we could start getting like the foundations. Where were the foundations kept? Yeah, thermal plant is where we start burning off the coal. Our reclamation. So we need steel first, and it takes steel and stone to make the concrete. Okay. So that's probably like the first thing we want to get done that's not going to be weapon related. Because I'm assuming this is what we're going to want to go for. And for that we need circuits and electromagnetic coils. So just make me 20 of those. And then whilst we're doing that, we can have a look around the planet and see what else we've got. Load of stone. Good. More copper. Good. I am assuming at some point we have to actually, like, attack this thing. Nope, I didn't want to do that. I actually wanted to read what the thing said. So Darkfog's brain above the planet. It follows two simple rules. First, never build unnecessary structures, well, therefore it needs to die. Second, clear any threats near the base. Planetary Base will regularly assess its nearby environment. If a threat is identified, it will give an order to its camps to accelerate production. Planetary Base will dig wells deep into the planet to explore core matter, such that matter will then be used to make structures and units. Technology grants a degree of freedom, evolution to its units. This may have induced the Dark Fog's variation. Therefore, technology is being prohibited by Cosmo Ethics Committee. You can still see the core even after a planetary base is destroyed. Frankly, only a few engineers were lucky enough to witness this. Okay. Right, guns are about to be made. Which is... I never thought I'd be saying that inside Dyson Sphere program. Right, let me just build this. Let me work out what we need.
A matrix lab. A facility to produce matrices. It can also
So
be used to
coils
research technology
and
that are
boards.
unlocked with matrices. Matrices are the source codes to maintain the center brain simulation of a homeland. You can upload as many matrices to the center brain to run its simulation and unlock more technologies in the real world.
Okay, so copper makes bullet. And a bunch of other things make Gauss turrets. Okay, good to know.
You've unlocked the weapon system. Icarus can now use ammo. Press C to open the mecha panel. Load the magazine and activate it. Use ammo to protect both yourself and the base when Dark Fog strikes.
Okay, so copper and iron is just all we need for both of these. We're definitely going to be upgrading this at some point to be way better and more efficient. But for now, let's just make sure we have... That's a lot more Tesla towers than I actually plan to make. Just the 10 will do. Because what we're also going to probably want is the second iron line. The first one is going to be being made into plates. Wonderful. Useful. Second one, we're going to be making into the other things. The magnets. That was it. That was the word I'm after. I need stone. Ooh. Oh, that's going to be a real... That's going to be a mild nightmare to try and do this now. Because the way when we played last time, what I would do is I would do stuff off stream. Because what I could do is I could literally leave the game running whilst I was at work, have it on my other screen, leave it running, stockpile a bunch of buildings so that the next time we started playing, we had a good amount of stuff we could work with. Now, if I do that, I'm going to have to be aware that we're going to be getting attacked whilst I'm also at work. So that might be interesting. Oh, we need a foundation for that location. We drop one there. Can we drop one a little bit? No, we just need anywhere around here we need a foundation to work with. Oh, can we do the wiggly around? Can we sneak this in without having to update and get the foundations? Because we're gonna need to like get steel and stuff for that first. But we can catch 6. Which might have to do, quite frankly. So those two both getting 7. That's getting 7. So if we tweak the order that these are going in. We'll scooch these into here. And you go up to there. That's... Have we always been able to make diagonal belts? I could have sworn it was only ever that we had to do them like this. Not that I'd ever make diagonal belts, because that's just madness. Let's grab some more iron. What are you making? Copper. that out there. So we're also going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more of these. Minimum. And we can also eat some wonderful copper ingots off the belts as well now. Right, and then you were magnets. Bring you in there, and you in there. Consume you. You don't need to be there now. You can be this. I have put that too close, haven't I? Or have I? Let's double check first. Nope, that's actually close enough. You can go into that side. And we do need more power. Everything's going really slowly. And let's get one of you. At least for the very basics. Ugh. Okay, we can just about squeeze it in here. That is better than I was hoping. Okay, and can we squeeze about off the side? So you'd come off there. Put new in, and then out. In there and... ah, not quite. Not quite. So at least get that powered, and we're going to have to make some more wind turbines after this as well. Oh yeah, we need a new matrix lab because we can make them, but then we need another one that will use them. There we go. So that can now make them. Make one more building, and then we can just... dump from here into the other one, and just start working on some of the earlier techs. Matrix lab. Oh, too close. There we go. And I want you to research and have some power. Oh, now we need to make a bunch of these. Okay, what's going to be important now? Okay, that's crafting engines. That's crafting motors. That's crafting the power towers that let us recharge whenever. Fluid, helpful. I suppose all these things we just sort of dump them in the queue now. Unless something more interesting and useful comes up. Right, more damage for weapons. Nice. Durability of units is also good, but maybe not so much now. Can't do that yet, we don't have red cube. Or that one. Mass construction for blueprints would be kinda nice at some point. And that's definitely going to be a thing that we want. Auto reconstruction. Now that we have enemies that are going to try blowing us up. More drones, definitely. More speed would be nice, but we don't have the necessary engines to work on that yet. Do you have the stuff for that one, so we can see the ore distribution on the planet? That would be useful. Okay, this is where the metadata bit comes in. Because we have got this metadata at the top. From the previous run we had. Hmm. It can be used to buy out tech or instantiated as matrices. Instantiate metadata as matrices and add them to inventory. Getting like 77 of them is not that useful. I mean, it's probably worth just sort of keeping them ready for use at some point. Oh, and we do have to start thinking about defending. Because we're getting close. I am the bat. Hello, welcome in. Suppose I'd best actually start making bullet. You're going to be done in a production thing, aren't you? Feed me iron. Right, give me an assembly machine and then give me a couple of turrets. God, it feels weird building turrets in this game. Right, production. Put production there. Magnum ammo. For my Magnum Gauss turret. Have I built you too close? No, I haven't. Wonderful. Dump a storage and
for storing items. You can manually store items or use a sorter to automatically access
I know. Witness, I have bullet. By 15 whole bullet. Ooh, and we can build turbines on water
If there
now.
isn't enough ground space, make more efficient use of your space by stacking matrix labs, depots, storage tanks, and splitters.
The swarm is getting ready. Oh god, this is not making bullets as quick as I was hoping it would make bullets. Okay, these ammo boxes contains 20 bullets, so it's not like we've only got 14 bullets. We have 280 bullets. But the question is, will they actually come from the place where I'm assuming they're going to come from? My god, they could come from any direction. They're on the other side of the planet. Okay, they're launching an assault. Which direction are they coming from? What's the range on? Oh, actually, that's quite a bit of range, thinking about it.
You've built a Gauss turret. This is a defense facility. It consumes ammo and energy to strike enemies within its range. You can either directly build Gauss turrets on conveyor belts that are built on the ground, or use conveyor belts to string Gauss turrets together.
Gun!
Warning, a dark fog planetary base has launched an attack. Icarus is equipped with laser weapon module, which can automatically strike enemies within its range. Faster mecha power generation means a faster rate of fire. Fill the chamber with fuels and get ready to engage.
God, we also have to give them power as well. That's... I mean, I suppose it's a Gauss turret. They're like railgun things, aren't they? So I guess it makes sense we have to power them and give them bullets. Okay, so the assault is still going. Does it ever actually stop? Or does it carry on going until I go and murder them? Oh, I see you on. You look pretty cool though. Oh no, it's too far away. Okay, I can't pick it up.
Laser weapon module consumes mecha's core energy for charging. More advanced fuel can increase the fuel chamber's power and the rate of fire of laser weapon module.
Okay, that's not bad for the ground defense stuff. Okay, so now it's reset. but it's got 9 experience from attacking me, so it is going to get harder as time goes on. Which makes sense, similar to the biters from Factorio, except in that it was pollution that was the thing that triggered them off to evolve, since they were actually flesh beasties in Factorio. In this, I suppose the more we build in general, the more they're going to get angry. And the more they get angry, the more they will... They're essentially going to end up being the Borg, trying to destroy us by any means and adapting. Here you go. To turrets in extreme combat, turrets have exceptional ability called the Supernova. Okay, so basically it's just an overcharge. I can live. That's not terrible. Well, that's a good basic start. We can't fly yet, so unfortunately that's limiting our moving around options. And I'm assuming that if we try and attack the other side of the planet, we will absolutely get minced. Ooh, these are groups of 25 raiders. Okay. And they have guns. And they have camps on the edges as well. So essentially it's a micro base. We can't just go in and just destroy the core and be done with it. We have to deal with the fact that there are raider camps that are going to make raiders. There are turrets that will shoot back. And then we have to destroy the base once it's done. Let's enqueue that engine. Let's see, that's battlefield analysis. Let's have a look at some of these things and see what they do. So, core for controlling real-time battlefield analysis. Self-equipped fighters can be dispatched for base defense. Destroyed building will automatically be marked with a hologram. Construction drones will be dispatched for building and repair. Okay, that's pretty good. Prototype ground forces. Prototype of combat drones that can aid Icarus in fights on planet surfaces. Though simple and crude, it's a decent start. Can get a better combat drone by modifying and upgrading the prototype. No ground fighters cannot be deployed in space. Yeah, that makes sense. Precision drone. That's just going to be long range. Attack drone are the upgraded ones. Planetary defense system gets a laser turret to shoot space things. And shield generator. We have better ammo supplies. Better turrets. And then we have space forces. The corvette and the destroyer. Oh, there's command points. So you can't just build an it's one of those annoying games that gives you a build limit, isn't it? So it seems more like how Stellaris does its fleets. So you get 4 slots to unlock that. But it costs 4 command points to command a destroyer. So I'm assuming that each fleet is going to have a set amount of command points it can use without being upgraded. So you'll be able to have like X number of corvettes and X number of destroyers, or whatever combination of them you want. Wow, coverage is not much in the 60 meters and 90 meters for pickup and construction. Oh, the analysis base can pick up enemy debris for analysis. Interesting. I suppose we do want to like put in a bit of focus on getting those things sorted, don't we? Let's just cannibalise this belt a little bit of these. Build up a little bit. Where we double our production. Glass requires stone. Yeah, I definitely have to look back at my last one to see how we started out, because I vaguely remember the setup we had. We'd got essentially just a more beefy version of this with like, I think 6 per line is how many we had to get a full belt being produced all the time. And we had that for all of those, and we also had it for glass, and we also had it for steel. And then those 5 things, those 5 resources, then fed into a long line of assemblers. And that line, at the start, produced some of the other things like the circuits and whatnot that we're using here. And then those, plus the rest of the stuff that we're making here, went further down the line to be able to auto-craft things like the buildings, you know, getting the automated wind turbine production, automated production on the assemblers and the smelters and all this, so that we could literally go in, find the box, go, oh, we need you, grab a stack, go off and do whatever buildings we had planned, and then come back and it's refilled itself. That is the plan. The best way I've heard it described, I don't know if he's the one that came up with it or not, but it's the best way I've heard it described was from Neil Out calling it the mall. Which is another thing that came over from Fantorio, I think. It's the place where you go to get all the things you possibly need. And depending on how this game goes, it might be that, you know, we just do what we did last time and just fit as much as we can on the original planet and just have the other couple of planets shipping resources to us as and when they can. So one of those planets is going to have a bunch of silicon on it, one of them is going to have a bunch of titanium on it. Both of which we're going to want a lot of. You know, titanium, very useful for making a sphere in space around a sun. So silicon, weirdly enough. So we could just, like, make this planet just a generic planet and feed in from elsewhere. Have the stuff that requires titanium made off-world and ship in the final resources here to be used. Or, depending on how we go, I mean, will we actually stay in this solar system? Yeah, we do have, you know, a bunch of other star systems we can go to. I mean, can't tell if there's anything around it yet because we don't have the right kind of, what's it called? Sort of star drive, so we can't see what's in the other universe exploration bits yet. We can just see, you know, we need drive engine 4 to get there, which is a while away anyway. So for now we are stuck here. But eventually, will we want to move to other systems? Let's zoom all the way out and have a look at our wonderful Milky Way. It's actually taking quite a long time to load. And each of these big glowy orbs is where a lot of people are. I'm assuming that some of these, either they're, because I'm in this little place here and there's one engineer and it's me. But some of these places apparently have like, yeah, like over 1,000 engineers. Over 1,000 people have been working in this star system. And so I'm wondering whether these star systems just happen to coincide with major streamers and YouTubers that play this. And that people have been using the same seeds. Or it could just be that that's actually the number of plays that that person has done. I don't know how it calculates it. Like, has this person here played 1,200 save games in this area? Because that seems a lot. Because the game's only been out for, what, a year and a half? It's a lot. That's like 3 games a day. I don't think it can be like all from one person. We've got almost 1.3 million Dyson spheres hanging around the place. A lot of total power. A lot of solar sails. And it is weird because there's like certain places that you can just see the little glowing dots where there's a lot of people there. And I don't know why. Oh, that's a shame. I was really hoping I was going to end up clicking on one of these and seeing a name I recognise from YouTube that I've, like, watched play this. Oh well.
Research is too slow. Build more matrix
I
labs.
am!
Multiple matrix labs can contribute to the same research. Build more matrix labs and set them to research mode and ensure sufficient supply of matrices.
Okay, those are using them enough now. They're going quicker. Good. Are you keeping up production? No, because we're running out of power again. Because we've just built like 4 more labs. Yay, more construction. Hey, we can view ores on the planet now. Good.
You've unlocked universe exploration. Now you can click the detailed display button at the bottom right corner of the screen to enable real-time vein distribution.
Consume a bunch of these. Not got much time left for the rest of the day, but we've made some decent progress so far. And we have had our first encounter with, you know, the new thing, so... I forgot you can click and drag. Okay, that's going pretty quick. Yeah, let's think. Next time round, we're probably going to want to start taking advantage of this coal. Sweet, delicious coal. Well, you have to be made with a replicator, that's fine. Well, I mean, with a smelting thing, that's fine. And it's 3 iron to make 1 steel. Which is fine because we make 1 per second of those, and it takes 3 per 3 seconds to make that. So basically 1 line of that will make 1 line of that. So that should be fine. So at the very least by next time, I might try and at least make a basic plan of what the hell we're doing. So I didn't really put a lot of thought, in case no one had noticed, I didn't really put a lot of thought into today's stream. I was just like, you know what? Dyson's had an update. We haven't factory gamed in a while. Let's do a factory game and see what happens. Let's do that. Make one of these. I want to make our, at least the beginnings of our foundation sort of output, because we're gonna need a lot of foundations for this. Did we even start? No, we haven't started working on it yet, so let's in-queue that one, because that's like 400. Ian, there's our battlefield thing. So give me that one. And that one. Oh no, that's too close. I wasn't expecting that. Let's at least get everything prepped and ready to go for when that's completed. Oh, and you still need to have foundations to work. Okay. Good to know. So give me a new tester tower and then more of you, I guess. Oh, it's going to take a while. Right, just feed me all of your iron. You must have a backlog in there. You do. Give me your backlog. Yeah, for next time, like I say, see if we can upgrade our power situation, because we're gonna need it. If we're gonna start making like an actual proper starting lineup, we're gonna need it. We're gonna need more power than we can currently make, which is going to entail grabbing the coal, processing it into something that's more fuel-like instead of just using coal. And then once we've done that, actually make the full-on line, I suppose. You go there. Make me some more of those.
Abnormal dark fog signals detected. A significant statistical correlation exists between the density of these signals and our power consumption. On this planet, dark fog is monitoring our energy fluctuations to determine how much threat we pose to them. When this threat peaks, they may launch an attack. The upper left corner of the screen shows the cumulative threat to each hive.
Well, yes, we know this because they've already attacked us once. Right, so let's you should be done relatively soon. Well, about a minute's time. Until then, we can process that there. Make a new storage. And then build it too close, as we always do. Yeah, we're definitely on the verge. So you're just steel. We need you for now. Yeah, before the end of the stream, I at least want to get the foundation up and running, so that we can start making those and being all nice and happy, knowing we can start, you know, concreting the world. Right, and then we want you to make foundation. Oh, it needs stone bricks, not stone. Means we need to process the stone. Like so. Clear out that.
There are no notifications to delete.
Don't remember asking you anything, but yes, thank you. The AI, they're listening. So let's get a couple more of those. And we can do that. Paste those over. Stone go in. Stone come out. There we go. And then we can start this wonderful program.
The terrain leveling tool. It can only be used to level the terrain to 0 altitude. It can't be used to change the landforms of the planet.
Oh, look at
Using the
that
foundation
beautiful concrete.
generates soil piles. And it consumes soil piles when you use foundation on ocean or low-lying areas. When laying the foundation, you can choose a decoration option or leave it plain and just level the terrain.
Don't really want this weird little like bit in the middle, thank you. Ooh, it's a interesting pattern. Okay, so doing that just levels it on its own. Okay. I suppose we can go for this pattern. It looks a bit nicer than the other. Looks nice and grid-like. Well, I don't know how that's going to translate when it starts like shrinking between some of the borders. Eventually, as we get closer to the poles, it's going to shrink. like up here. The tails are different sizes as we get close to the poles. Yeah, we've got our foundations thing up and running. So you can start concreting the planet. Ah, concreting the planet, the best thing to... We didn't even finish the last... We did almost start... Well, almost complete even. Painting one whole planet grey with concrete in the last run. But then we actually started playing the game properly rather than having, you know, silliness. Well, you say we can... There we go. So yeah, we can actually see where the veins are nice and easily now. So, iron, stone, copper, coal, crude oil, for when we get to that point. Dark fog hive, 1.35 astronomical units away. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm going to keep that defensive range up as well, because that's just helpful to know where we can actually fire things and shoot things. Suppose really we'd best just like dump in a bunch of these things now and start working on some of the research that's just... Oh, missile turrets. Don't tempt me yet, game. Not even touching that yet. Titanium we can't do yet anyway, that's on another planet. It's like we can get some titanium on this world, just nowhere near enough. Not enough to make it worthwhile. View all of the planetary system, that'll be useful as well. That way we'll be able to work out, you know, what planets we need to go to for future stuff. In QU, and the queue is now full. But yeah, for now, that will do. So let's put stream game number 2. And make sure that has saved them separately. It has. And let's have a look who is online. Because it is just turning to the point where it is time for me to end. And I didn't turn trigger fire on for this entire thing, so I'm glad no one redeemed the thing. Right, so who is on? I'm guessing Stars will be on. My god, guess what? Stars is online. And they're the only person online that I know, so you know what? That'll do. We are rating Stars as again. As always, thank you for watching. It's been fun. It's been interesting getting back into this, especially with, like, you know, having to fight. Or at least prepare and plan to fight. So we'll probably carry on this as like a... We'll revisit this constantly and, you know, carry on playing this till we get to the end again. Because I do enjoy my factory games, you know I do. Well, until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.